everybody, want to wheeze them. Think it's about, I don't even know, 7 p.m.ish, we'll just say. Just got back from work, came straight up, and we're going to get back on track with the unboxings here. If you haven't checked in lately, I've got tons of stuff going. We have got the blind playthrough on the Xbox One solo. We have got Wii U going down live stream at rare intervals. We've got Superchargers racing from the Wii going up. We've got introductions going up now. Just whatever your heart desires, Skylanders wise, it is there. Poll battles are up and running on the Skylander Club Forum, SkylanderClub.com. Check them out. I reference that because it is a perfect segue to take a look at this. What we're going to start today off unboxing is the Stealth Stinger. If you're like, wait, I thought you said the other day this wasn't available. That's because it was not. At launch on Sunday the 20th, all we could get is Nitro Stealth Stinger, of course, exclusive to Target. On Monday, they started appearing at stores as kind of like the supplemental wave, if you will. And this one magically appeared to me through the powers of FedEx. Almanax left a really nice acronym explanation for FedEx that had to do with it, but it's on one of the videos. He can leave it here again or something if he wants to. But what this is a life element vehicle. That's how they're elementally aligned. That will come into play through elemental gates as you progress through the game. And then it is a sky vehicle, of course, because it's a helicopter. So what else would it be? That said, I mentioned when I unboxed the Nitro Stealth Stinger, me personally, this looks awesome. This matches the quintessential stealth elf, the SSA variety. Whisper Elf is here, so we'll kind of reference her because my other stealth elf on the pool table is custom painted. She's over there behind Quicksilver Slam Bam. But that just looks good. It's a nice color combination. Would look better with a full-size stealth elf. Right now, I don't even have Stealth Elf in her regular form, but I do have a Dark Super Shot Stealth Elf, so even she, I think, looks better with this standard version of the Stealth Stinger. That said, I hope that there's boost to that, and I really don't know. There does not seem to be like a solid stat line. There's just the little bars, and all I'll know to do is like screen cap it and compare it, and of course, first-hand experience on the tracks. So probably what I'll do when we introduce these is just go standard, go nitro, and we'll see if we go quick. I might do like a time trial. Maybe that would be cool. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to like showcase the vehicles to you. With the character introductions, you've got a bio, you've got definitive stats, you've got definitive attack damage numbers. The land vehicles, I kind of think I know what I'll do. Sea and Sky, they're gonna get interesting. But that said, this would retail. Again, it is available. Probably not as common to find just yet. Same thing here with the burn cycle. That's what we'll unbox next. But if you were out Sunday and you missed out on High Volt, Smash Hit, Stealth Stinger, burn cycle, that's because they weren't available just yet. Should start finding them now if you head back out, and again, the closer you get things to when they release, the better off you will be. So we'll just spin this around to the backside. Got Hot Streak as our example, but you place it on the portal with the appropriate character, in this case Stealth Elf, and you get a Supercharged version. If we were to throw this down and put Stump Smash or Eruptor or Blast Zone or High Volt, isn't gonna be drivable. You know, they'll be able to pilot the Stealth Stinger, just won't have that blue aura and the perks of being supercharged. So right there's a good look at what this iteration of Stealth Elf looks like. That is Super Shot Stealth Elf. There's the Stealth Stinger, and there's the Supercharged form. Now that brings to light another issue. And so many times, like soul gems and things that change the appearance, or an upgrade path that changes in appearance, it like ruins it for me. And I know I can see where they're going with this. I know the logic. It looks like an acorn. It's going to be wooded. It's going to blend in with the forest. But to me, man, it just looks so cool like that. And the good news is, well, that's what it will look like supercharged. Any other live character we throw in, or any other character, period, it will be in a standard form. And the toy itself will always remain this preferential color scheme. So other featured vehicles, Shark Tank, cannot wait to get my hands on that. The Stealth Stinger, shameless self-promo. The Burn Cycle, and of course, Dive Bomber. So interesting thing here again, if you are a huge fan of the Stealth Stinger, you can come in, you can actually procure the standard form that you see here, and you can, of course, obtain the Nitro version exclusive at Target, and you're basically home free, and you can do what you want to with them. So right here, what can we say? We can say that it was not taped. Again, not many of you care, but if you do, you're probably watching my videos. Not taped anywhere. So super cool. Made a nice clean cut there. The vehicle itself, let's just be smart and not come in and pull it out by the prop. So we're gonna come in and try to free the back. Got that done by applying pressure right there. Pops free, nice and easy. Now we bend that back and out of our way. We grab it by the base, and where I'm applying pressure is again only on the plastic. This is throwaway. This is not throwaway, so that's what you want to do there. This is the Stealth Stinger. Again, it is a heavier vehicle, and that's kind of cool. This color scheme is fantastic. This is classic Stealth Elf. If you're like me and you came about in SSA, this is what you want to see. It's got a nice mixture of greens, actually. The blue is kind of the same color as her hair, actually, which I've always enjoyed the contrast there. You've got the leaf prop here. Again, if you pay attention there, that's actually kind of like a leafy texture as well. Coming in, this just looks like bark, sort of like a stump smash effect, if you will, just on a larger helicopter scale. It's a pretty sweet, kind of like a forest green, but then there's traces like right here of like more of a metallic color, a little bit lighter of a hue, so it pops a little bit. You can see it there kind of in like the Skylanders hieroglyphic thing, which I guess only Eon or Hugo could read or something. You can see it here, kind of a V formation, a very nice accent. It looks like a face. That's something that I like about this one. Coming around, you've got that same hieroglyphic and color scheme here. Accent color, I think that's just actually aware. It's a little bit brighter of a green here, a darker, duller green, more traditional. So you've really got like 3 colors of green come into play. You've got the dark green here on the runner and the base. You've got the metallic green here. I guess that's actually the same shade. And then you've just got the blades and, you know, the props, which are different now. Something that I like and that you couldn't really appreciate as well on the Nitro version, this is a little acorn top. I don't know if anyone's going to pick up on that. If you got oak trees in your yard, you probably know what an acorn is. And it looks cool. It ties in nice. It's very imaginative. And right here, just the supports down to the legs, they're going to be the blue color, which is a nice breakup of the green. Underneath, where you see sort of that like forest green gold color, those are going to be where she shoots. And it's a very aesthetically pleasing sky vehicle, in my opinion. Even the prop blades themselves have that leaf texture, which is pretty cool. It spins just as good as the Nitro one, in my opinion, so we'll have to see how Nitro comes up. But that is that, man. That's what it's looking like. Sticker sheet. Absolutely no stats, but you've got the sticker here. You can see Supercharged Stealth Elf right in there piloting this thing. And then the Stealth Stinger. Collection posters, if you're so inclined. Wall art, lockers, notebooks, whatever you want to do with them. Me personally, I'll just archive it in a binder like I did a stat card. So that is included. Let's try now. I always try to provide you the best detail I can. So in this case, with very little to work with aside from the pure aesthetics of this vehicle, we're going to come in and I'll just kind of read to you about it. So using the Stealth Stinger. Forest fog slows you down and depletes the ammo bar quickly, considered a way to slowly restore lost shields, not sneak around the track. Tap attack 3 when you're damaged and have energy to spare. Each tap restores 1 bar of shielding. Now that I've raced a little bit, that is a pretty significant little deal. When your shield depletes, it is very easy to be shot down from behind, provided someone is close enough to you. It's Canopy Piercer Acorns, which again, that's what she's going to shoot out from the little barrels you see here. Don't inflict much damage individually, but they combine a high rate of fire with smart targeting. Again, think, you know, you could have a 20 to 60, or 20 to 40, I should say, and then you could have something like 5 to 8. And that little 5 to 8, if you can fire it off 5 times, you got 25 versus 20, etc. So that's sort of the logic there. Strength in numbers, if you will. And then, of course, the smart targeting, I should say, will be nice. When you're tailing a pack, target a vehicle in the middle and hold down attack 1. Without any other input from you, acorns will jump between targets, even as they try to maneuver to safety. So that's pretty sweet. Now, if you're having trouble defeating Stealth Stinger, here's some tips. Stealth Stinger is dependent on ammo pods. It doesn't have great top speed, and its abilities are energy hogs. if you can get ahead and pick up ammo pods before Stealth Stinger reaches them, you should be in good shape. Canopy Piercer has a hard time shooting down vehicles with any shielding left. Individual acorns do not do enough damage. So the performance mods, you get the leaf cutters, plus 10 speed. You can get pine cone rotors for plus 10 handling, pedal paddles for plus 10 acceleration, and a lacquered coaxial, plus 150 armor, plus 5 handling. Coming over here to specialty mods, you can get the waxed wood plates for plus 10 on your top speed. Acorn armoring will give you plus 300 armor. Briar patching, plus 10 handling, and hardwood shielding, which kind of matches Supershot Stealth Elf's look actually. 150 armor, plus 5 weight. And the horns, for those of you concerned about that, you got the Woodland Tuned, the Timber Wailer, the Bramble Blair, and the Grove Groover. So that's about all. That's honestly the best I can do here. I wish I could like read you a story about how she built the Stealth Elf or why Eon had it designed for her and its advantages, but you can just use your own imagination, come up with a story there. We'll just go with what the book says, what we've got first-hand solid info on. And what I will try to do, though, is in the introductions with the vehicles, I'll try to, we'll take a look at them. And then, of course, I think the best way we might be able to showcase that is either through a little bit of a training ground session and then possibly like a time trial. I have not done, I guess only with Bowser's Clown Cruiser have I done any Sky related stuff, so we might like literally buzz in and out of there real quick just to get you a feel for these vehicles and help you decide if you want to purchase it, if you love it and you've got to get the Nitro one so you can have 2 of them, so you and your friends can race, or whatever your logic may be. I'll try to showcase enough so you can kind of make an informed decision. But last thing I want to do, obviously, on the Skylander Club Forum, when I post these polls, I'm trying not to put my personal opinion. I don't want to like sway anyone. I would do the same thing back in the day when I'd run the polls on oneofweezem.com, but I've kind of already said what I prefer. That said, do not let that sway you. If you on it, this does not look bad. I'm going to be honest. It's just this color scheme to me is wicked cool. And side by side, though, this could be an interesting battle here because I know a lot of people do prefer gold over green, so we'll see how it goes down. What I want you to do is aesthetically, which one do you prefer? You've got the Stealth Stinger here in its standard form, kind of the forest green and blue colors, and then you've got the Target exclusive, here in the US anyway, Nitro Stealth Stinger, which has got the typical Nitro color scheme, a really bright gold and a white checkered flag pattern. So this is what they look like side by side, and what I need you guys to do, you can leave a comment here if you would like, but please, please, please vote in the poll. Anybody can vote. You don't have to be a registered member. Nothing bad's going to happen. I run the site. There's no malware or anything. Just come in, cast your vote. I'll have a link down below, take you right to it. Click submit and it goes through. So if you want to tell me why this is so much superior to the standard Stealth Stinger and you're not a forum member, go ahead and do that in the comment section. But please remember to vote in the actual poll, because I don't simply have the time to come in and like, okay, 17 people prefer this and 32 prefer this, and then add that to the poll on the forum. I need you to actually physically vote there. And of course, head to head, I'm going to leave it, as a never-ending poll. So for those of you that get this for a birthday coming up, if you grab it for Christmas, if you pick it up for your birthday early next spring or something, you can always come in and vote regardless of when you get into the game. And we will see how these two stack up, judged by you, the viewers. So again, Stealth Stinger versus Nitro Stealth Stinger, link down below. But I'm excited to get this. I needed some Sky vehicles. I'll get these guys introduced as quick as I can. It's just a little overwhelming. I work a real job, where I can't do video game stuff all day, so I have to get home and do that basically into the night when I should be sleeping. So my apologies there. I assure you I am working as fast as I can, and I want nothing more than to be able to play the game. Yet in order for me to play the game the way I like to do it and inform people and kind of showcase stuff, I have to introduce the vehicles and the characters, and in order to do that I kind of want to have them unboxed. So it's a vicious cycle, but I'll take one for the team. Hopefully you're enjoying this, you're learning a few things, kind of planning your purchase strategies and whatnot. But what you can do is you can like the video, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on Stealth Stinger, in particularly the poll battle we've got going here. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Personal site is oneofweezem.com, and again, the Skylander Club Forum at skylanderclub.com. Anybody can vote. You do not have to be registered. If you like what you see there and you would like to join the discussion, by all means register. I try to activate accounts once a night. Sometimes it's a couple every other days or so in between. But I will get your account activated. Once that happens, you're able to come in and join the discussion, and we would love to have you do just that. That said, for myself and the Stealth Stinger, that kind of sounds awkward, we will catch you back here for more Skylander Superchargers unboxings.